YouTubers, what is up, everybody? I have some important things that I want to talk about, but I will save that for another video. But I've been doing some serious thinking, and I'm thinking of making this serious. So I'll talk about it in the next video. But I hope everybody's doing good as always. I hope everybody's making the best of things, and you know. And I hope everybody's doing well, having a healthy, prosperous life, or trying their best, you know, to have one. I should have brought my watch so I can keep track. Okay, so I'm going to try to keep this at like 30 minutes. You know, try to aim for like 20 to 30 minutes. So I need to finish before 4:09. This is a very important topic, and it needs to be discussed. It took me forever to get around to this, and now I can finally talk about it. But it is a serious issue plaguing America and basically the rest of the world. And it, you know, honestly, if this problem got fixed, the world would be so much better. Way more better. Like if this problem just got fixed, magnitudes, like quality of life would like shoot through the roof. But unfortunately, we have greed, selfishness, and the ego getting in the way, and it prevents humans from having a prosperous life of abundance. So why? Basically, let's get down to it. And God, everybody would be so much more happy if this problem got fixed. Why working a job today sucks? Now, I'm only speaking from experience working in America, United States of America, but I'm pretty sure it's like this everywhere else because we're all human and we all fall prey to the same sins, I suppose. The same sins of the human soul, spirit. So, reason number one. The number one reason why jobs suck today is the pay is not that good. So that's like the single number one reason why all of these jobs suck. The pay is not that good. So here in Texas, the pay is still $7 an hour. $7.25 an hour. Like, this is ridiculous. Why? With rampant inflation, like, do we still have $7.25 an hour? Now I understand, you know, like, you listen to like Peter Schiff and everything. Like, if you raise the minimum wage, people are not going to get hired because they're not doing $7.25 of work. But we got to be honest here, like. Companies like McDonald's, a multi-billion-dollar freaking company, paying their employees $7. Are they paying $7.25 an hour? I don't know about McDonald's. I'm pretty sure. I know Baskin Robbins. I know the Baskin Robbins here in El Paso, they pay $7.25 an hour. Possibly Whataburger pays $7.25 an hour. There's still a lot of organizations. I know a lot of kiosks at the mall pay $7.25 an hour. Like, a lot of people are still paying $7.25 an hour, and it's ridiculous. Like, where have they been the past like 2 years? Like, inflation was really bad. Inflation was really bad, you know, like, you know, maybe 5-10 years ago. It was bad back then too, but now it's really bad. Like with the whole coronavirus thing and the past giving out free money to everybody, stimulus checks, that free money really messed up the economy and created a lot of shortages and a lot of inflation. People's rent are being increased, like freaking food. Like, I remember back in 2006, 2007, you could get like a meal at Burger King, like burger, fries, a drink, like a soda, you could get all that for $4. You can't even get that now. Like, and I was very full too. Like $4 got you a lot. Back in like it would be like big fries, like a big like carton of fries, you know, and like the burgers were huge. You were full after you ate at Burger King with $4. Now you need $10. You need at least $10 to get like a full meal, like a burger, fries, and a drink. And the fries are nowhere near as big as they used to be. The fries are like freaking this small. Like they're like this. It's like you pour out the fries, it's just like a couple of them. Like what the heck? Like $7 gets you nothing now. Okay, so how are and rent? Rent over here is like $700-800 a month. You know, that's on the good. That's the best case scenario. The average is about $1,000 a month. So you got somebody making $7.25 an hour. So and like per month. Per month they're making like $800, $900, $1,000 tops a month here. Texas, El Paso, Texas. And it's like it's horrible. You can't even like live. You can't even live off of that. And like it's not even like even if you go to New York, where the pay is better, the freaking rent is so freaking ridiculous over there. It doesn't even matter if you're making more money in New York. Like New York, the apartments are like what, $2,000-3,000? So even if you're making more money, it doesn't matter because all of it is going to rent. So, and then you got to worry about food, and then you got to worry about gas, you got to worry about car payments, like your crappy, like ICE, internal combustion engine, crappy gas car freaking broke down on you for like the 20th time on the road. Now you got to fix that stupid car, and then you got car payments and insurance and electricity bill, gas bill, water bill, like taxes, like you have all of this stuff that you need to pay. How what is going on in these like employers' head? You know, they're sitting on like mountains of cash, like these billionaires, millionaires, and they're sitting on like these pounds and mountains of cash, and they're like, oh yeah, $7 is enough. Yeah, they can live off of $7. Yeah, that's enough. You know, like yeah, I'll give them $7. Yeah, that's totally enough money to pay for everything, even though it's probably not enough to pay for everything. You know, like it's not enough to pay for rent, it's not enough to pay for the car, not enough to pay for gas and food and water, electricity. It's probably not enough to pay for any of that, and they're probably going to starve to death and be homeless on the streets. But yeah, $7 is totally enough. Like, what is going through their brains to possibly think that is okay? Alright, next one. You will have no life. You will have no life outside of work. So basically, from my experience, there's no job that really gives you a lot of free time. So a lot of these jobs, oh my God, there's so many people at my job that I know that are working 40, 50, like 60 hours a week. And they are like busting their butts, and they are like working so hard, it's like ridiculous. They have like no life outside of work, and there's like no days off. So like they're working like overtime, they're working every like day, and then maybe like they'll have like 1 day off, like 2 days off, maybe 2 days off. You can't even get 2 days off now. That's like the standard. A lot of these like jobs, they can't even give somebody like a consistent weekend off. Like, people can't even get the weekend off. That's like the standard. That's always been the standard. They can't even do that. Like, people can't even enjoy their weekends, Saturday and Sunday. They can't even go to church. You know, they have to work, whatever. They can't even like have a good time. Jobs can't even provide the bare minimum. You know, people are working. You will have no life. You will be constantly like working, and you will have no time to see your friends and your family, to work on to do your hobbies. You know, maybe you want to learn guitar, or I love techno. In my case, I want to learn how to make techno. You know, it's like you don't have time to do these, or maybe you just want to enjoy culture. Maybe you want to watch a good movie. Maybe you want to play a good video game with a great storyline that can teach you something about life or something, or you know, like give you like soul searching or something. Like, can anybody does anybody have the time to go soul searching, okay, to figure out what their purpose is in life? Like, people just, because they're working, everybody's working, and it sucks. I don't know, why is it so hard? Just give somebody a consistent 2 days off, okay? Why are they working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you know, and then only maybe 1 day off if they get lucky, maybe 2 if they're lucky? Why is it so hard to keep a consistent like schedule for the workers? Why does it have to be like all over the place and inconsistent? Like, why can't they maintain, you work these days and you get these 2 days off, okay? Just, if jobs could just do that alone, if they could just like give people like a consistent like 2 days off, like preferably the weekend, that would be great, but if not, at least like 2 days off, a consistent 2 days off. If you can't do it Saturday and Sunday, then do it Tuesday and Wednesday. They just need a consistent 2 days off. Just be consistent, okay? And like, why is it so, why are they like making people work like 40, 50, 60 hours a week, and then like just busting their butts? And like, why is it so hard? Like, you know, like, you don't have enough workers, hire more people. Okay, oh, well, they don't want to hire more workers because they're greedy and they're selfish and they don't want to hire more workers, so they'd rather have the few workers that they have busting their backwards, working overtime with no days off, no life outside of work. They just live, eat, sleep, and breathe work. They live to work. You know, it's like, it's horrible. Horrible. Now, but even, you know what, even with all of these bad things, like, even with all of these bad things, I think people would still just take the bull crap and still work their jobs. But I think the final straw for everybody, that's just the final nail in the coffin, like, I can't take this shit anymore, is your bosses don't appreciate you. Your organization does not appreciate you. Your bosses will crap on you, okay? Like, you will bust your butt so hard, like your body hurts, your back is sore, you know, you miss your family, your friends, your loved ones. You like put that all to the side so you can work for this organization. And I really think, honestly think, like, a lot of people do want to work. They want to contribute to something greater than themselves. They want to be a part of a team, but people just don't want to quit to quit. They're trying. So these people are honestly trying, and they're giving it their all. They want to, this nobody wants to fail, okay? They want this organization to succeed. They want the company they're working for to succeed. And then when they're giving it their all to make sure that this company succeeds, they have to deal with these shitty, crappy, tyrannical, power trip of egomaniacal bosses. They have to deal with their crap constantly. They have these bosses that are just like paranoid. These paranoid bosses. They think they just think all of their workers are just lazy shitbags that they don't care. They're just in it for the money, and they're just in it to just leech them for all they leech them for all they're worth. The employee cannot be trusted. The employees are out to get them and just take advantage of them and use them for all they're worth. These bosses are so paranoid, they don't trust their workers. They think their workers are just lazy shitbags that are always up to no good. And you know, you can like see that in their behavior, and just listen to them talk. Like, you know, you're busting your butt backwards, and for the organization, working overtime, no days off, and taking the slightly below average pay, accepting the below average pay, and well, not like, that's an understatement, you know, below average, but yeah, taking below average pay, taking the shitty hours, the shitty time off, and then these bosses want to be like, you're not working hard enough, or you're behind on schedule, pick it up, or you are, I don't know, if you guys have production, you're 80% production, you're not 100%, pick it up, you're slowing down, you're slacking off, pick it up. You're like, dude, I am freaking giving my everything for this organization, and they don't even appreciate it. They don't ever say thank you. You're doing a wonderful, amazing job. They don't say anything. They just crap on you, and they tell you you suck, and you're lazy, and pick it up, and you're not doing good enough. No matter what you do, it will never be enough for them. You can just toss hail, wind, storm, and fire, just like going through everything, like the worst of situations, like for them, and it will never be enough for them. To them, you are never good enough. It will never be good enough, and you need to pick up the pace, or you're going to get in trouble, or possibly terminated or fired. Pick it up. You're slacking off. And these bosses will never appreciate what you do for them. It's never enough. They will never be satisfied because they're greedy, selfish, egomaniacal, and on a power trip. They will never appreciate that. Is the final nail in the coffin. How great would it be if a boss would be like, dude, you are working so hard, this job sucks, you are working overtime, you're working so hard, you're doing so great, you are awesome, thank you for thank you for everything you do, you are super awesome. When has a boss ever said that to anyone? Does anybody know a boss that has ever said that? Those words come out of their mouth? And these bosses just want to create like horrible environments for their workers. They constantly want to put down their workers, threaten their workers, and undermine their workers. They want to constantly micromanage every little thing that their worker does. Oh, don't go here, don't do this, do that, do everything that I tell you to do. Why did you go to the bathroom to take a piss or something without telling me, or whatever? Why did you go on break without telling me? Like, they want to micromanage every little thing that you do. Why are you doing these things without my permission? I did not tell you to do that. Like, these bosses just go on power trips, and they just want to micromanage every little thing that the employees do, that the workers do. And so it just sucks. Okay. Crappy coworkers. Crappy coworkers. So, as if things were bad enough. So, and now you got to put up with crappy coworkers. Like, you have like so many crappy coworkers that you have to put up with, that like you have so many crappy coworkers you got to put up with, and like your coworkers will constantly call in sick. They will always call in sick. They will always go on vacation, and then they'll always like ditch work, and like they are constantly like ditching work and leaving their teammates hanging. Now their teammates have to pick up the slack and do double, triple, quadruple the amount of work. Like, it's ridiculous. Like when these people get a job, they have to realize they have to be committed to the job. There needs to be a consistency. There needs to be a pattern. They need to have discipline and stick to it. But a lot of these people, they just lack commitment. They don't want to commit. Like, I don't feel like going into work today. I'm not going to go. Like, dude, like, it doesn't matter anymore. It's not about you anymore. It's about the team as a whole. And a lot of these coworkers are going to ditch work and leave their teammates hanging, like, oh, Saturday, the weekend is a Saturday, so I'm going to pretend I'm sick, and I'm going to call in sick on the weekend so I can go and party and have a good time, while everybody else is stuck at the job for like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus hours, picking up the slack because like these people wanted to ditch work and not show up. So now everybody else has to work twice as hard on a Saturday, hating life, even more miserable than they already are, taking the crappy pay, taking the bullshit from the bosses, and it just it just multiplies the situation even more worse. So it's like no commitment. So basically, you have no choice. You have no choice in the matter. If you have a problem, you can't really talk about it with your boss or your manager. You try to, like, hey, I'm really stressed out. Can I have some more time off? Or, hey, I would really like the weekend off or something. Or, can we just have can I get more time off or something? Or can we just be have a more consistent schedule here? And you just give me a guaranteed 2 days off every week, and I don't know, I know I come in at this time, I know I leave at this time, or I know these things are going to be hard to do, it's going to be hard to do, but can we at least try to make this environment a little bit better? If I had a consistent schedule and I knew I was going to come into work on this day and not on this day, come in on this day, and at least, I can have a decent amount of time here and there, 2 days off, a guaranteed, consistent 2 days off every week. Can you at least, try to make that work? And maybe if you can, give me a little bit more of a raise. You don't have to do any of this stuff right now, but can you at least, just be you'll try to make the work environment a better place. You try to be honest with them and tell them I'm really stressed out, but then they want to go on a power trip. Are you telling me what to do? Are you telling me how I should run this place? Who do you think you are? You think you're the boss of me? I'm the boss. I'm the superior. You listen to me and you do what I tell you to do. And then you want to be look, this is not working. Everybody is quitting. Everybody is ditching. Morale is very low, and the people that are left here are very depressed and miserable, and everybody is thinking about quitting, and the people can't pay their rent, they can't take care of their kids or their family, or they can't even eat. They don't have enough money to eat. Can we please just work something out? This is not working. This is not working. Can we you don't have all these people just quitting and ditching work just because they want to. Something is not working here. Morale is very low, and everybody's depressed and miserable, and this is not working. This has to be fixed. It's not supposed to be like this. All right, and then they just wanted to no. Well, if you don't like it, you can quit. All right. If you don't like it, you can quit, all right? I don't know, give me your badge and get out of here, yeah, all right, you don't like it, too bad. Literally, it's you're inside a building with them. The whole entire house is on fire, and you're telling them, look, this house is on fire, it's burning down, we're gonna die. We need to fix this. We need to solve. No, you're not going to tell me what to do. All right? If the house wants to burn down, fine, let it burn down. You're not going to tell me what to do. All right? I'm going to die in this fire. I'm going to die in this house. All right? We're not going to fix this. All right? We are not going to put out these fires. We are just going to keep letting these fires burn and burn. We're not going to fix anything. Don't tell me what to do. Dude, the fire extinguisher is right there. Get the fire extinguisher, put out the fire. You can't tell me what to do, alright? I'll get the fire extinguisher if I wanna get the fire extinguisher. You can't tell me what to do. The whole house just burns down. So, I think that's everything I need to say. Working a job sucks, and it sucks because it's really hard to find a good job, because the pay does not even have to be amazing. If somebody could get a job, the pay does not have to be great. Okay, the pay could be decent. Just a decent. You know what? People will take even a slightly above average paycheck. People will take that. They'll be okay with that. You know, people might even take an average paycheck, okay? Nothing extraordinary, but the quality of life, you know, the quality of life, man, there needs to be quality of life. There needs to be some culture, you know? And a lot of these, like, people want to create just a horrible environment that just makes everybody miserable and just depressed and hating life. And because they're just so paranoid, they think everybody's just out to get them. They think nobody can be trusted, and they think everybody's just out to get them. And like, they don't trust anybody, and they don't see the good in people, and like, it just makes them go on. They don't see people as human beings. They see them as like slaves and like cattle, and like for cattle for slaughter. It's like they don't care. It's like they don't see people as human beings. They don't see them as humans. They just go on these power trips, and they don't trust anyone, and they're egomaniacal. And like, you wonder why these people are so like so depressed and miserable, and they hate their lives, and like they go to the bar and like drink themselves to near death every night, and like, and their relationships are horrible. You know, you would think they would like take a hard look at themselves in the mirror and say, this is not right. Something is wrong here. What is going on? How can we fix this? Why is it like this? How can we fix this? What can I do about this? They don't take a look at the mirror, look at themselves in the mirror. What can I do about this? How can I fix this? What do I do to fix this? What fix? What to fix? What to fix? They don't think like that. So thank you everybody for watching. Have a good one, and I'm going to talk about something. My next video, I'm going to talk about something, and I want to see if everybody is, you know, like, if everybody is like, what they think about it, how they feel about it, and let me know. And but that's everything I got to say. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Peace.